Can you solve this math Olympic question on the board? Now look at what you are given. You're given that x to the power of 4 minus 9 to the power of y equals to what? 7. And we are expected to find the value of x and y. The question said that x is greater than y. That means whatever value x and y will be, that means x must be greater than what? Y. Okay? Our first step, what you are going to do is to consider what? X to the power of 4. Do you know that by obeying some of the properties of indices, there's an amazing thing we can do here? Note that x to the power of what? 4 is equals to what? Into x to the power of 2 or to the power of 2. Because the index inside the parentheses can multiply the index outside. So 2 times 2 will give us what? 4, which is x to the power of 4. Okay? And also note that 9 to the power of y is equals to what? Into 3 to the power of what? Y or to the power of 2. Because 3 to the power of 2 is 9. Okay? To the power of the what? The y. So that means 9 can be expressed as 3 to the power of 2. And 2 times y with the same thing. Take note that 9 to the power of y is equals to 3 to the power of 2 is 9 multiplied by the y. So that means 3y times 2 is the same as 2y. Take note of this because it's very important. It's going to help us in this what? Equation. So let me remove this from here. Now we are going to substitute this in place of this. So this is what? Into x to the power of 2 or to the power of 2 minus what? Into 3 to the power of y, okay, or to the power of what? 2 is equals to what? 7. That's our first step. Okay? Now, our second step, what you're going to do is to represent x to the power of 2 by any variable and represent 3 to the power of y by any what? Variable, to make it very simple. So now say that let y x to the power of 2 equals to what? P, and 3 to the power of y equals to what? Q. So if x to the power of 2 is P, it means that anywhere we see x to the power of 2, we're going to substitute P. Look at x to the power of 2 here, we have P. But the power here is 2, so we have P square. Minus, look at 3 to the power of y, which is Q. We have Q. And the power is 2, which is what? Square, which is equals to what? 7. Wow, this is amazing, right? At this point, by definition of difference of 2 square, you all agree that if you have a square minus b square is always equals to into a plus b multiplied by a minus what? B. This is the definition of difference of 2 square. So at this point, this is into a and p plus q multiplied by p minus q equals to what? 7. Now you can observe that our left hand side we are having a what? A product, and our right hand side we are having a just what? A whole number, which is 7. Now what are we going to do so that this question can be solvable? Remember, our target is to find the value of x and y, and x must be greater than what? Y. Take note that 9 is an odd number, and odd numbers are those numbers when divisible by 2 there's a remainder. So, and factors of 7 is 1 and 7 is self. Okay, because factors are those numbers that can divisible by 7 with a remainder. So factor of 7 is 1 and itself. So since factor of 7 is 1 and itself, we are not also wrong if we decide to write this 7 as 1 multiplied by what? By 7. Okay, so that this is into y p plus q multiplied by q minus q equals to what? 7 multiplied by what? 1. The factor of 7 is 1, so 7 times 1 will still give us 7, because this is a product and this is a product. So since p plus q is greater than into p minus q, because sum must be greater than minus, because sum is addition while subtraction is reduced. That means 7 is also greater than what? 1. So by equating this, so that I can have a simultaneous equation, it means that p plus what? Let me remove this from here quickly. It means that p plus what? Q is equals to what? 7 can call this equation 1. There's nothing bad. Then here, P minus Q is equals to 1. We can call this equation 2. And this is a beautiful word, simultaneous word equation. Remember that simultaneous equation have 3 ways of solving. 1, elimination method. 2, substitution and graphical method. So let's use substitution method. Let's use elimination method because we can eliminate P, either Q out. So let's use minus sign so that P can go out. So we use our minus signs. Okay, P minus P will give us 0. Minus times minus is plus. Q plus Q give us plus 2Q. Okay, equals to what? 7 minus 1 will give us 6. Okay, and 0 plus 2Q will give us 2Q. Okay, equals to what? 6. And for us to have the value of Q, we have to divide both sides by the coefficient of what? Q, which is 2. So what we're going to do is to divide here by what? By 2, and divide here by 2. 2 cancel out, so Q is equals to what? 3. This is the value of Q. Since we are getting the value of Q, it's very easy for us to find the value of P. Remember that from equation 1, from what? From equation 1, let me say from 1, that P plus Q is equals to what? 7. And since our Q is 3, let's substitute to have P. So P plus 3 is equals to what? 7. Let's subtract 3 from both sides. So it means that P is equals to 7 minus 3. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So P is equals to what? 4. This is the value of P and Q. But remember, we are not asked to solve for P, neither what? Q. We are asked to find the value of X and what? Y. Let's recall something very interesting, okay? Recall that from here we say let x to the power of 2 equals to what? P, and y, and 3 to the power of y equals to what? Q. From here, from our initial state, you can see since our P is 4, our Q is 3. So it means that x to the power of 2 is equals to what? 4, and 3 to the power of y is equals to what? 3, because our Q is 3. So from here, we can take square root of both sides, or we can take log of both sides, okay? Or we can express 4 in index form, which is 2 to the power of 2. So it means that x to the power of 2 is equals to 2 to the power of 2, which represents 4. And here, our y is equals to what? The power here is 1. And since the bases are the same, we can do without them and equal the powers. So we can do without them and say that our y here is 1. From this side, the powers are the same, but the bases are not the same. So let's do without the powers and equal the bases. So we can do without the powers and say that our x is equals to what? 2, and our y is equals to what? 1. So you can see that our s is equals to what? 2, and our y is equals to what? 1. From there, they say s must be greater than y. That means 2. So s is greater than what? Y. It means that 2 is greater than what? Y. Okay. So the value of s is equals to 2, and the value of y is equals to what? 1. And this is a beautiful solution to this particular question. So thank you so much for watching. Please, if you find it very interesting, don't hesitate to like, comment, and share to loved ones so others will learn from this. And please, if you're not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe so that anytime we do exciting videos, you'll notify. So thanks so much, and God bless you. Bye.